Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy YaBoyRockLee here. Just want to talk to you guys real quick because I got a bunch of inquiries asking how to grow your Instagram page. If you guys don't know me already, on my personal Instagram, YaBoyRockLee, I got 29,000 followers and we should be at 30,000 like any day when it comes to looking at my insights. Go ahead and watch Princess Sophia, okay? So anyways, we're going very fast. So people have taken the time to say, hey, YaBoyRockLee, how do you get so many engagement? How do you get so many subscribers? So I'm going to go ahead and give you some tips, and it's going to be 5 of them. Here's also the thing. I don't just have one of those pages where I just have 29,000 followers. I actually get engagement. People are liking, people are commenting, people are interacting, and that's the kind of Instagram channel that I imagine that you guys want as well. So let's go into the 5 basic principles that I think everyone should be doing when it comes to Instagram. Number 1, you should post daily, right? Here's the thing about posting daily, and it should give you about 2 points. I might talk more and realize that it actually does a little bit more. But the first thing is every time you post something, that is the potential for someone to engage with you, have a conversation, and learn about who you are and what you stand for, and have a conversation and build, your fan base. Let's just say it, right? The other thing is every time you post, it's an opportunity for more follows. So you post something, it's in the Explorer section, and it appears in people who are interested in content like yours, and they may follow you because you posted. If you don't post anything, people may not necessarily follow you. It's very interesting that a lot of times, there's also pay for shoutouts, which is very helpful. I also did that. By paying for shoutouts, someone who has a bigger channel will shout you out, and then you get some follows as well. So I've seen people request a shout out. They'll pay me 12, 15, 20 bucks for a shout out, and I go and look at their page and they only have 3 posts. People are not going to follow your page if you don't have content on it. Okay? You need to have content on your page so people see what it is that you're about, and then they'll make the determination to follow. So many people I see have 1 or 3 posts, period, and they're asking for follows, but there's nothing to follow. They'll follow you, but people are not really following you. They're following your content. Unless you're Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, right? They want to see what it is that you're going to post or what it is that you're posting because they like it. So the key is post daily. I actually recommend posting anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day. Don't post 3 times a day just to post 3 times. 3 times a day if it's relevant. Here's why. Sometimes I post something and I literally get 0 follows. Another day when I post something, I get 300 follows from one particular post. It's sporadic and there's no necessarily rhyme or reason. It's just that particular hashtag, what was trending, what was going on, the time of day, who I was competing with. There's an infinite amount of variables that happens every time you post something. But that can be anywhere from 0 to 3 posts, 0 to 3 follows per post. So every time I post something, that's a potential chance to get 300 follows in my perspective, right? So that's why it's very important to post at least once a day, up to 3 times a day, because it increases your chances of getting additional follows. Also, as you're posting, you start figuring out what's hitting. What are people liking, right? So especially if you're starting off very early, posting more times a day adds content to your page and gives you the opportunity to figure out faster what people are liking. The other thing is it doesn't always have to be your content. You're going to see me get into number 4, right? So it does not always have to be your content. And I'm going to follow up with that in tip number 4. Number 2, you guys heard me talking about insights, studying your data. As soon as possible, convert your Instagram page from a personal page to a business and or creator page. Well, it's either or. Business or creator. I couldn't tell you what the difference is. Mine is a creator page, and I know that my inbox is now divided into 2 columns. I can't tell you what's best right now, but the bottom line is you want to upgrade from a personal page to one of these business or creator pages because it gives you the ability to study your insights. So every time I post something, I'm able to see how much engagement I got and how many follows I got. So then I can make the determination of whether or not I'm going to still post content like that. okay? Because I study the insights. I post something and I study it. I'm like, oh, okay, this worked. I'm gonna keep doing it. Oh, this didn't work. I'm not gonna keep doing it. Every now and then I try something new. I've found that when my profile views are going down and I throw in an IGTV video, that my profile views go up. Right now, IGTV is the thing. It may not be the thing for you, but Instagram wants it to be the thing. Therefore, if you use IGTV, what you guys don't understand is by doing the things that Instagram wants you to do, like posting things using IGTV, they start pushing you more towards the top of search results because you're using their program. You're using their incentive. They want IGTV to be the new thing, so use it, right? Here's the next thing is, see, I've had a struggle at getting people to buy merchandise. I look at my demographics on my insights, and I found that a large portion of the people who follow me are in a very young category. They don't have any money, right? So I figured out in the last 6 months that I needed to start tailoring my content to an older demographic. Because if you guys have been following me, I do this also for my family. This is something that I want to do on a full-time basis as a content creator. So I realized I had to start tweaking my material towards an older demographic because they're able to support me financially and, buy the merchandise. By making that shift, I noticed that my engagement has dropped, but my demographic age group is changing. So I can't tell you if this is going to win in the long haul, but I just give you an example of how studying my insights now give me a strategy forward and how I can pivot what I produce today to get me a different group later on. Okay, so that's the importance of insights and demographics. Yeah, stay here. But just turn off your phone if you're here, okay? And remember, I'm going to give you the chocolate. Yeah, we are having a storm, okay? That's right. Yeah, this is why I do this, guys, so I can spend more time with my family. All right, so you guys heard me talk about posting content that is not yours, and you were like, whoa, why would I do that? So now we're going to connect that with tip number, where are we? Tip number 3, okay? Actually, I think I said earlier there's going to be tip number 4. I'm just going to switch it around because it's still going to be 5 points, right? Tip number 4 is to actually network, right? And build a relationship with other content creators, okay? So what I do is I repost the content of other people, and I actually get more follows by posting, because it doesn't matter. I post something, someone like it's great, and they follow me even though I never created it. And I give credits to the person who made it. Jayla, you can't eat here because there's a video. Don't eat. Not yet, okay? Not yet. Wait, and I'm going to give you chocolate. So anyways, by posting and giving credit to the person who originally made the content, that person shares my content, right? So I gain follows just by the very act of posting, okay? I give credits. That person who I credit also gains follows. That person reposts my content, giving credit to me, and now I gain follows from their audience, right? The thing about social media is it's not a dog-eat-dog world, or it doesn't have to be. We can all thrive together. So my fellow competitors aren't actually competitors. We're all in this together. So people that want to collaborate with me, especially if they have the same type of following with me, we just share our followers. We all gain bigger accounts as a result, and we keep doing better. So I often do free shout outs for accounts that have 10,000 follows or more. I don't charge them because you guys know you can charge for promotions. Just reciprocate. That's what I do at this point of my stage. Now, if you have 2,000 followers, that's all you got, then reciprocate with other accounts who also have 2,000 followers. Don't chase the money right away. Just go ahead, build value, network with other people. Now, we're going to go into tip number 4, because I flipped 3 and 4 just because I got too excited talking about networking. But it's to actually respond to the comments of people, right? So everyone wants follows. So if you're trying to build an audience of people who appreciate you and engage in your content and love you and ultimately will buy your merchandise, go to your YouTube, subscribe, the whole shebang, you got to comment back to them when they reply to you. It shows that you acknowledge them, you appreciate them. Think about this. People are writing you a paragraph to support your content and you don't say anything. that tells the other person that their comment never mattered to you, and now you don't get future comments down the line. And let me tell you why this replying back to comments is so important, right? So not only does it show the person that they are valuable to you, you show the person they are valuable to you, and they continuously like and comment on your future posts. By them liking and commenting on your future posts based on the Instagram algorithm, it starts showing up to more people because it's showing that you have interesting content. The more people that like and comment your material, the bigger your reach is in general. So not only, here's the other part to that, not only do you want them to continue commenting, by commenting back and having a conversation on Instagram, same rule also applies on Facebook, by the way. By having a conversation, the Instagram algorithm, right, or the Instagram gods, they're like, wait, there's some chatter going on over there, something interesting is happening, so we need to spread this out. Because I'm going to cover this when I wrap this up, but the bottom line is, between Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, they run ads based on views. So the more people are engaged in their platforms, right, these social platforms, the more money they ultimately make with advertisement. So they want you to have interesting discussions to rope people in so they make more money. Yeah, Instagram makes more money if you make good content. So it's not just a win for you, it's a win for Instagram. Ooh, it's pretty bad out there. Hence, that's why they want you to do it. All right, yeah, that's why she's scared. That's why she wants to stay with me. But I really wanted to get this video out for you guys, especially since I just put up an Instagram story that I was going to do it. Oh, thanks. Pretty good. Loving daughter. All right, so let's circle this up. Let's conclude. Tip number 5 is the usage of relevant hashtags. When you're a bigger account, it doesn't matter. The Rock doesn't need hashtags. Kim Kardashian, lover or hater, doesn't need hashtags. She's Kim Kardashian, and they have millions of followers. You and I don't. So what happens is, by posting a hashtag or including hashtags in your video, people who are not following you, but are following that particular hashtag, now see your post. You show up, you know? I follow hashtags like DBZ memes. So sometimes when someone posts something using the DBZ meme, it shows up on my timeline. And if I like it, I'll either follow the person or like their comment or comment their content, which feeds the algorithm. Now it helps them gain additional follows and engagement, right? Because they got to me. So use the relevant hashtags. Now let's all summarize this into what I was talking about. These are social networks. They reward you for promoting social activities. The key here is, if you do things on Instagram and Facebook that promotes a social environment, if you're doing those types of steps, then you should see that your page will grow. Think about this. If all you could get out of anything I said, if what you're doing on Facebook or Instagram, I'm sorry, I started mixing them up. If what you're doing on Instagram is causing people to be more engaged in your profile, that will get you more follows. Instagram rewards you, and now you start showing up in more organic searches or the Explorer section, and you start showing up to random people more often, and you get follows. The key is, don't just post stuff. I see AMV creators, and they just post 30, 40 AMVs. If you posted 30, 40 AMVs a week, like from the beginning when Instagram first started, then you probably have a very loyal base of AMV lovers. But nowadays, you're competing against too many people, so you can't just post AMVs and expect to get a large audience. You post AMVs, you post stories, you post interesting debates or things that spark a conversation in between your AMV posts, and then you start getting some traction. Not yet. I got one more point to end this video, because I said AMVs and it really stood out to me. Sometimes I see people post videos and the thumbnail is just black. The thumbnail is the very first picture that, it's the cover that you see before you even play the video, and it'll be the beginning of the video and just black. Guys, another little trick that you can do on your Instagram is to change the cover so that it's the most exciting part of your video. And then you'll get more clicks, more likes, and more comments because people were like, oh, that looks interesting. Let me engage with it, right? So that's in conclusion to the basic 5 primary things you can do today, like right now, and start seeing some results with your Instagram. If there's anything else you would like to know on how to grow your Instagram page, feel free to drop a comment and ask. Not only will I respond to you in the comments, but now that gives me an idea of what I'm going to create further down the line, right? I don't want to just project what I think you should do. It's about what you guys want, right? So comment, let me know what your challenge is, and I'll give you some of my feedback. I'll even take a look at your Instagram page and I'll give you some feedback, right? I'll give you free tips. So, thank you guys for following. It's your boy YaBoyRockLee, and I'm with my daughter, J-Lou. You telling me to shush? Yeah. Alright, I promised her chocolate if she behaves, so let's go get it done. She's been a good girl. Your boy YaBoyRockLee out. Alright, J-Lou. I'm gonna get you a chocolate. Let's go. Chocolate. I promised you.
Promise.